You're Henry? Yes. Okay, welcome Henry Zarb with Elections and Florida Security. You are recognized.
Madam Chairman, Vice Chair, distinguished members of the delegation, good afternoon. My name is Henry Zarb. I'm President of the Election Integrity Brigade of Miami Dade, an independent, nonpartisan election integrity group that promotes election security. I would like to give you some examples of a problem that is rife in Florida, which is that we have no way of determining whether a voter is actually a citizen, for sure. In fact, the Secretary of State has admitted that there is no such way. So I'm going to give you 4 examples of what can happen. The first is the non-citizens are regularly issued Florida driver licenses and state IDs, which can be used to register to vote without citizenship verification by checking the box that says, I am a US citizen on the registration form. The solution would be to mandate the use of DMV data to identify non-citizen applicants registering to vote and prohibit knowingly registering a non-citizen to vote. Secondly, applicants register with a social security number. Likewise, there is no way to validate that the social security number proves they're a citizen. The agency that validates social security numbers does not verify citizenship. The solution would be to require presentation of the social security card prior to voting if they'd registered to vote in this way. If the card shows that the person is not a US citizen, the application to vote should be rejected, or the voter removed from the roll. The third issue is that dead people, non-citizens and fictitious persons can register without either an ID or a driving license or even a social security number, and with only limited documentation depending on selections made on the registration form. Persons registering to vote in this way should have to provide alternative documentation or else proof that they are exempt from providing alternative documentation. And finally, the deceased, out-of-state movers and fictitious registrants have proved extraordinarily difficult to remove from the roll in any timely manner. Some of them have been on it for years. We've had dead people who've been on the roll for 8, 9, 10 years. The most radical solution, which I would propose as also a British citizen, being both American and British, is to do what we do in the UK and simply require mandatory re-registration by all voters every 2 years. In the UK, if you want to stay on the voter roll, you have to re-register. This means that the voter roll essentially cleans itself. Anybody who doesn't respond gets taken off. It's easy and instant. However, if that proves politically impossible, we need to increase list maintenance frequency and let supervisors of elections remove voters and abolish or shorten the 90-day moratorium in which they can't do anything with the voter roll before elections. There are more problems, but I haven't got time to include them. Members of the delegation, I urge you to support legislation to address these issues and amendments to legislation. I have emailed supporting documents with my application, which I hope you will be able to find. I thank you for your attention, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. We wish you the same.